What's going on, guys? This video pertains to the text that's displayed here on the website. And this is probably more so for you guys that are new to Bitcoin, are not aware of the history, or may not be aware of how Bitcoin has fallen behind in technology in regards to some of the other tokens. So we're going to kind of discuss it here. Now, one of the main things that I mentioned here is that this wallet supports Bitcoin as the #1 cryptocurrency. All right, so I want all of you to understand that it is and has always been the #1 cryptocurrency. If we come out to coin market cap, we see that it has a dominance out of all the tokens, thousands of them that are out there. It has a 50% dominance above all of them. So if you grouped all of the rest of them together and compared it to just Bitcoin, it's at 50%. Okay. The market cap is looking like $1 trillion. So there's $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin value flowing out there. 17 billion being transacted over the course of the past 24 hours. So you compare these numbers to the numbers of many other tokens and coins. So technically, it is the #1 cryptocurrency, and it doesn't necessarily need help right now. However, there are some shortcomings that we kind of discuss here. Okay, we're talking about the speed of the transactions. Anytime you submit a transaction to the blockchain, it has to go through blocks. So over here on the mempool, okay, we see this, the last block that ran was 55 minutes ago. So this block right here is still queuing up. So no block has transacted in 56 minutes, right? So whoever, no matter how much they put in here, this block just is not making it, right? It will eventually, but that's a long time to wait. All right. Who wants to wait that long on a transaction? Okay. One of the things that this wallet does is allows you to transact in Bitcoin with other wallet holders in the network, so that when you send a payment to them, they get it instantly. They receive that Bitcoin instantly and they can spend it instantly. Okay. As far as the transaction costs are concerned, we'll go back over here to the mempool again and kind of take a look at this last block and click on it and see what people were paying in transaction costs. About $51, about $25, about $11, about $13, $13, $23, $23. Okay. Minimum I've seen is $4 and some change, $3.29, $3.29. Okay. All right. So there's a range, a wide range, looking at $3.29 to be the lowest that was able to enter the last block based on the Satoshis per byte. One of the things this does is when you interact and transact within the network and send a Bitcoin payment, there's only a cost of £1 or an equivalent of £1 in Bitcoin. So you're going to save in transaction costs. So if for no other reason, it's always good if you have this wallet and you want to send someone else a Bitcoin, let them know about this wallet so that they can come out, get their free wallet, and you can send them Bitcoin very quickly and easily. And there'll be no waiting period on that. As far as network congestion is concerned, there are times, once again, I come over here to the mempool. All right. There are times when there's a lot of people trying to get transactions in. And if we kind of go back, we see that there are quite a few transactions in the queue. Now, this type of congestion isn't as bad as it has been or will continue to be in the future. However, this wallet relieves congestion from the network because the transactions that you're sending and receiving are done off chain. It's not on the Bitcoin blockchain, so that it doesn't hinder the blockchain from having an excessive amount of transactions that it needs to process. Okay. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin's inability to earn extra Bitcoin by buying, selling, or holding it, or whatever the case is, it's really falling behind when you have the Ethereums, the Polkadots, the Cosmos, coins that you can stake and receive a reward from. And Bitcoin essentially is the only coin that I truly, truly trust at this point. And there has never really been a way to gain any type of returns from buying or holding it. All right. And that's one of the things that this wallet introduces. It introduces a way to earn Bitcoin, and you don't have to stake it. You don't have to have your capital locked up in a state that you have to wait for 2 weeks or 30 days to get out. You put your Bitcoin in, it's going to track that deposit and say, okay, we're going to reward you, and it's going to pay you out from the transaction fees that the wallets take in. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is really going to help support the Bitcoin network itself. It's going to help support holders of Bitcoin. It will potentially help hedge funds, because if they get wind of something like this, you can be sure that they'll take a very small percentage of the capital that they're sitting on, try this out, and see just how it pays out. You know, this really is a game changer in the space, and will continue to make Bitcoin the #1 dominant currency going forward, and may very well put some other cryptocurrencies out of business. All right. The last thing I want to talk about in regards to this, it might seem to some that the only people that this is hurting are the miners, right? Because the miners, we're going to be taking transactions out of the system, so they essentially will not be getting paid for these transactions. Instead, these wallets are paying out wallet users, right? Which is a fair balance, in my opinion. However, if miners want to use this system, they are free to use it as well. They can mine a block, they can receive the Bitcoin rewards for the block, and they could take a portion or all of that and put it in their wallet and collect 15% off of it, right? So this is truly a win-win-win for everyone that's involved and everyone that touches the system. All right. So we're looking to leave all these other junk currencies behind and jump on this Bitcoin thing and ride it till the wheels fall off. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this one, and we'll holler on the next one. Peace out.